Hey, I'm Dr. Trash, and today we'll talk about toxicity in League of Legends. So, I love League of Legends, and it's a great game, no doubt about that. The main problem a lot of players have, myself included, is the toxicity of the game and the community in general. I've played the game now since 2011, so for 6 years, but never really got offended by that. Still I noticed it, and especially when I tried to promote my YouTube channel. To do so, I typed the phrase in the chat similar to, "Hey guys, I have a YouTube channel and I would appreciate if you check it out." And I would fit a link of one of my videos in there as well. As I expected, most people just ignored my message, but those who didn't mainly offended me for trying to reach out to a potential viewer. So don't get me wrong, I also got some positive feedback, but mainly the opposite was the case. Of course I didn't took that by heart, but still I was shocked that people told me to fuck off and get cancer only because I was promoting myself. So I decided to make a video where I try to find answers, and well, that's where I am right now. The first thing that jumped in my eyes was the fact that League of Legends is an extremely skill-rewarding game, and you have stats over stats to show others why you are the superior player. So I don't mind trash talk and occasionally make use of it myself, but in League of Legends it's just too easy to show off. You got your chat, emotes and the mastery symbol, and let's be for real, people only use that shit to BM, be toxic, trash talk and unfortunately also to offend others. Compared to other games I frequently play like Hearthstone or Overwatch, it's just too easy to get in someone's mind and to make him tilt and rage, and people just make use of that. Of course Riot would never get rid of the all chat, emotes or stuff like that, but they should be more strict when it comes to banning people for writing offensive shit like "kill yourself" or "I hope your family gets cancer." And another aspect I want to talk about is the competitiveness of League of Legends. I know that competitiveness is a driving factor in a game. It's motivating to become better and better, creates an esports scene which is key to guarantee that the game has a success over a long time. But it comes to a point where it's just too much and where it begins to hurt the casual player base, which in all games, League included, makes up for the biggest group of players. When even a normal draft game where you want to experiment, make stupid stuff, and sometimes just want to troll around, you only get matched up tryhards, that's just not good for the gameplay experience. So, the next reason for the toxicity that I will mention is the game duration. It makes a huge difference if a game only lasts 5 minutes or up to 40 minutes. The longer a game lasts, the more is on the line and people just have more time to argue, which 99% of the time ends up in people flaming each other. Also has a single game more impact on your overall game experience, and believe me, I had plenty of occasions where only one fucking game ruined my mood for the entire day. If I compare now a match on Summoner's Rift with the new game mode Overcharge, where your average game only lasts 10 minutes, you would never think that those two game modes share the same community. While on Summoner's Rift, in nearly every game you have someone being toxic or hateful, is Overcharge the complete opposite. I have played about 10 games with this mode and not once met up with someone toxic that started hating on everyone. Of course, you now can't reduce the game duration unless you create a meta where once you get a lead, you can snowball from there with ease to victory, but this video is also not intended to improve the situation. I just wanted to point out things that lead to such a toxic community as the League one is. The last aspect that leads to a toxic community are toxic champs. Of course our abilities like a Yasuo Windwall or a Malzahar ultimate toxic, but first of all, have all these abilities also a downside. So Yasuo's Windwall for example has extremely high cooldown, and the Malzahar ult can be cleansed for example, and he basically is suppressing himself as well. So that is not the main issue here, and I don't mind it too much myself. And I get that with 138 champs, of course some will be more toxic than others, but I just wanted to include that here for the sake of the argument. So that's it already. I know I could have implemented plenty more reasons, but I just wanted to point out the main factors. If you agree with me, or even if you don't, share your opinion in the comments and we can discuss that. But anyway, thanks for watching and I hope I will see you next time. Goodbye.